Hi, I'm Rick DeLuca, and I'm with the DeLuca Real Estate Group, and we always bring you some new topics on real estate investing. So today we have here with me Ellis Tran with PadSplit.
Yes. Hi,
All right,
everybody.
welcome, Ellis. So tell us a little bit more. Like, what
Yes.
is PadSplit? We've spoken about the Burr method, fix and flip, wholesaling, buy and hold, all these things. But
Yeah.
PadSplit is a little different,
Yeah.
but it's for real estate
hmm
investors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit, what is PadSplit?
Sure. Sure. In short, we are essentially the Airbnb, but for the co-living space. And
Okay,
co-living is rent by room, shared housing, kind of this model where usually it's born out of a need from the affordability issue. And so we're the tech platform. So we allow investors to list their properties onto PadSplit's website, and then renters can go onto that same website and find rooms to book. So we're a two-sided marketplace.
okay. Now you said Airbnb.
Yes.
So Airbnb is often associated with short-term rentals.
Yes. Yeah.
Is PadSplit short-term rentals
Not
or?
necessarily. I
Okay,
only say Airbnb because they're kind of ubiquitous in terms of being the tech platform for that rental strategy.
gotcha. Okay.
But we're the tech platform for co-living. Our stays on average right now in Arizona is about 6 months. Um, in Atlanta, where we started as a company in 2018, where we have 6,000 bedrooms now, the average stay is a year and a half.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think with the longer a market operates, the more the brand awareness spreads, and the more renters know that we're the affordable housing provider.
So affordable housing, that's a
Yes.
hot topic everybody's talking
Yep.
about. How so is it affordable housing in that? I mean, you're not getting ownership, right?
hmm
So you're still renting,
Yes.
but it's affordable rent because we do hear that everybody's like, "Oh, rents keeps going up, I'm
Yep.
getting priced out."
Yeah.
But it's a breakdown of affordable rent in that you're able to share
Yes.
some of those living
Yes.
expenses.
Yes. Yeah. From the renter side, the barrier to entry into a pad split room is much lower than the traditional studio or one bedroom apartment. There's no credit check. Well, technically, there is a credit check as part of the background check, but it's not a qualifying factor
Okay.
in approval. There's no deposit. Instead of a deposit, there's just a one-time move-in fee set by the host directly, and usually I've seen actually $0 all the way to $100, and that's designed to take care of the room turnover fee, cleaning fee once they do move out. Um, all the utilities are included. Cleaning of the common areas are
Internet, all
included.
that stuff.
Internet, furniture. So from the renter side, the value proposition is quite high.
Okay. Yeah, I could see like the someone coming in, maybe working in the area for six
hmm
months or a
Yep.
year,
Yep.
maybe something like that. Okay, that sounds good. Now let's go from the investor side.
Yeah.
Uh, how like what would I need to do? Like, is any property good for
No,
pad
there's
split?
there's definitely a specific PadSplit buy box.
Okay.
So unlike Airbnb, where you're usually looking for a nice property in a nice neighborhood, with PadSplit, we like Class C, C plus neighborhoods.
Okay.
We're in the affordable housing space. We want to blend into the neighborhoods and not stand out too much.
HOAs?
Non-HOAs.
No HOAs.
Vast
Okay.
majority of our pad splits are not HOAs. We have about 5 out of 115 or so that are in HOAs. Um, we like properties close to public transport because only about half of our members have cars.
Oh, okay, interesting.
We like properties close to work centers because that's really the target audience that we're after, the hourly minimum wage earners. Um, we like properties that have ample parking as well. So the
Oh,
biggest threat to the pad split model is
got a lot of
members
cars.
parking in front of neighbors' properties, and they'll
Oh.
report you to the city, which we don't want. So usually corner lots work best for that.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah.
All right, so you have that. Now, okay, you got a three bedroom, two bath house is so you can make that into a pad split. So
Yes.
is it just like you rent the three bedrooms or is there more to
It
it?
depends if the investor maybe owns the property outright and they don't want to do more renovations. We can take 3 bedrooms, but in the vast majority of cases, investors will convert the common areas, the living room, dining area, maybe patio, garage into more rooms, and
Oh,
that's where the magic happens. So
so you get four, five, six different
a typical 2,000 square foot property can usually get you 8 bedrooms.
eight bedrooms.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay, eight bedrooms. And then like right now, as of now, is there like an average the per per room
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
get?
So right now we are almost 2 years into the market launch. We have 116 or so PadSplits live, right under 800 bedrooms.
Wow.
94% of them are occupied. It's crazy. Average rent monthly is right under 900 for a room with a shared bathroom.
So 900 times, you're saying 8,
Mm-hmm.
7,200 a month.
On a single family property.
Wow.
No seasonality like Airbnb because we're in the affordable housing space. People need housing year round long. Operations are less intense because they're staying longer term. You're not providing supplies or bedding or anything like that. And usually the people, the members renting with PadSplit, they're grateful for such a high quality living situation at a decent rate.
Nice. Okay, so you're getting 7,200 a month. So, obviously now people are our housing was lower in cost, but we've had a jump, in the last few years.
Yeah.
So we're not as affordable as
Mm-hmm.
before here in
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix and Arizona. And now we have the interest rates, which we saw creeping down to 6,
Yeah.
has now all of a sudden become 7 again.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start to, you buy a home in a C area, C plus, and you're paying 450, 500,000, 7% interest rate. It doesn't always make sense,
Right.
to cash flow.
Yeah.
But when you're getting 7,200 a month,
Yep.
and then you do the math from there,
Yep.
wow,
Yeah.
that works out.
Yeah, and that's why we're growing as quickly as we are.
It's a
one of
great
the-
alternative.
It's one of the few strategies that works right now if you're looking for cash flow.
Exactly, yeah. Because the only other way is if you pay cash, had a 1031,
Right.
maybe you're putting a lot of money down,
Mhm.
keeping that low payment,
Mhm.
and just kind of keeping the even cash flow. But with PadSplit, it's really good, honestly, for that new investor that's
Yeah.
getting in,
Yeah.
because they can cash flow,
Right.
build up a little bit of a pot of,
Right.
savings,
Yeah.
but then also hopefully that property's still building equity,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
win-win.
Yeah. Yeah. You're able to kind of take advantage of that longer term asset appreciation angle, but while still being able to cash flow today.
Okay, so I want to do this. I want to look into it. What do? I contact you?
Yeah, contact me. Shoot me an email, ellis@padsplit.com. If you have a property already that you're looking to get evaluated, I'll go through my process, make sure it fits our buy box. Once I give you the green light, I can put you in touch with a general contractor or two in our network.
Okay.
They've been with us since the very beginning. And
So you have all the pieces?
all
You
the
help
vendors.
guide us through
Yes.
the lease agreements,
Yeah, even from the very beginning. If you need a property, I can connect you to a realtor, wholesaler. From there, general contractor. After that, a vendor for the furnishing. Once we go live, a property manager.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now we know more. So if you guys have any interest, contact Ellis. It's a very big strategy that's we see coming into the market, because why? It solves problems. Like any real estate investing, solving problems is what leads to the opportunities. And we have a big housing affordability problem. Everybody's looking for somebody to solve it.
Yeah.
But here we have PadSplit has a great system. We can go out there, implement it, and solve that problem.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Ellis.
Awesome.
We'll
Thanks,
see
sir.
you. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.